Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. A rotation-proof deck within standard best of one. We're playing mono green in diamond rank, killing the meta decks, keeping it fresh, and helping save your wildcards as we prepare for the rotation with the release of Dominaria United in September. So buckle up, get ready, make sure to like the video. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, then wrap up with our gameplay footage. I guess that's not really a wrap up, but gameplay footage, of course, to demonstrate. And then the wrap up. I'm too excited and I want to skip the gameplay footage and get right into these pack openings. So we'll do that at the end of the video. So make sure to stay tuned and let's take a look at the deck. Oakley Dokley, mono green rotation, standard best of one, 20 creatures, 60 non-creatures, 2.4 average mana value. Nothing groovy here. What I find groovy though is the fact that we're able to make an enchantment deck within mono green that is fairly competitive, and it all really revolves around the Kami of Transience. This is a 2-drop 2/2 with trample, and whenever you play an enchantment, it's going to receive a +1/+1 counter, which is ridiculous. And then furthermore, if it's in the graveyard and we have an enchantment leave the battlefield, it comes back to our hand. Yeah, so the replayability through this is very high, and your opponent will need consistent removal to deal with it, or some really hard removal in the form of exile. The deck revolving around enchantments here. The Generous Visitor as well for 1 as a 1/1, and whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So in a similar fashion, assembling +1/+1 counters, but we can put that counter anywhere, which is really quite interesting. Teaching of the Kirin on its second phase, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Yugen Defends the Temple, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target creatures you control, right? So it's really easy to accumulate those +1/+1 counters. And finally, Fight Rigging at the beginning of your combat, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So a ton of +1/+1 counters in the deck, which is really nice. And we have Trample to take advantage of those as well. The Oddity is a 4/4 with Trample and Haste. We can transform it for 7, and then everything gets Trample, Haste, and +1/+1, which is really nice. So we'll have a really big field that we can bash in with. We have more organic haste through the Remnant of the Rising Star. Now, as long as we control 5 or more modified creatures, the Rising Star gets +5/+5 and has Trample. Organically, it's a 2/2 that can put X +1/+1 counters on a creature that enters the battlefield, which is really cool. Moving on, we're doubling our power and toughness through Unnatural Growth. This is also an enchantment which triggers everything, and then capitalizing on our haste. Well, not only haste, but the more so trample creatures in the build. Yugen Defends the Temple makes the mana dork on 1 as well. Fight Rigging can free play something if we have a creature with power 7 or more through the Hideaway 5, which is fantastic. Typically, we want to grab the growth with that if at all possible. The Teachings transforms into the Kirin whenever you attack. Exile card from graveyard. Non-creature, put a +1/+1 counter on something. Creature, make a 1/1 Spirits, which is quite nice. You note that this is an enchantment creature as well, as Yugen Defense or Rising Star is an enchantment creature which will benefit from the Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1, and then we can copy an activated or triggered ability from an enchantment that we control. Whether that be the Unnatural Growth, that'd be ridiculous, right? Or anything else still works in the deck quite nicely. However, it just helps push up the Kami. It helps push up the Visitor. It's going to push up the Fang, which triggers the Kami and the Visitor again, which is quite nice. The Death Touch acting as a, passive/quasi removal. Safekeeping to protect us. Field of Ruin to destroy lands. Cheating, again, I know this is rotation-proof deck, but I still have Lair of the Hydra. The only card that will rotate, but I'm sure you have copies of this to utilize while we are within that queue. No standard 2023 queue yet. I'm not sure if we'll get one. Doesn't seem like it, but nonetheless, I do want to set you guys up with competitive decks that really respect your wildcards as far as that rotation goes in September, because we don't want to be spending those wildcards on something that we're about to lose in standard, right? Okay, so that's the deck. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate your time and attention. We've got some other cards here that didn't quite make the cut that we think are good, that are also up for, your own decision-making process. The thing is, they're not enchantments, and now that's why they weren't included. But, you know, food for thought just to include that as well, so you have all the information you possibly could if you want to edit the deck to your own liking. So, before we get to today's gameplay footage, don't forget that we're going to be opening a pack in just a little bit, and you can like, comment, and subscribe to help support. Let's go. Opponent goes first. I like our turn 1. The turn 2 is nice also, and there's a fairly decent turn 3, I suppose, so let's see how it pans out. This could get countered. There could be also just a bounce spell or a damage spell. Plenty of interaction. Just a counter spell, okay. I don't like it, but whatever. It's a really good card for us. Let's dodge the counter here with the Weaver. Nope. You're dead, dude. You're dead again, dude. Okay, I see what's happening. Just grab our draw, why not? Interesting. Some good draws on our end, and I'd say not on their end, but it looks like they're engineering their draw. Forcing it. Again, I'm going to try to dodge that Wari. Just push in slowly. Maybe it goes through. I super duper doubt it though, right? March. And it's an exile. Oh, Lord, that hurts. Oops. I blindly clicked. What were our other options? I had a microsecond to see. I have a bad habit of clicking off screen, and it happened to just be right on one of the cards. At least it's not a land. Guess we hit for 5. It's not the worst. Something that they'll have to block eventually, unless they just kill us first. Weaver of Harmony. Nice, dude. This definitely needs to be countered, or they interact with the Fang with like a Fading Hope or something. Weaver of Harmony. I know, it's to double the growth, right? Oh, Breaker, get out of here. And it bounces us, doesn't it? No, it's forced to block? Have you ever taken care of a Hullbreaker with a 1-1? Holy. What a magical time. It's a big hit, though. Okay. I think I need to exit, gameplay, auto order off, back. And then I'll mess it up myself. That. Push it up and then double it. We get them down to 1. So close. So close, dude. Whew. See if we get it or not. Nervous. The draw two, discard two doesn't help them because they are forced to discard them both. Wow. I literally cannot believe we just beat that Hinata deck. Hinata, Goldspan, Hullbreaker, all played. All not good enough. All right, going first here. No turn one, but I think our best turn two. Best turn four and best turn five, so we'll see how that pans out. Having such pain in my throat recently. It's worrisome. What do you do with any information? Stuff it down. Keep an eye on it. It's a fan. Hello, good game. Cthulhu. I'm a little worried here still. There's some room for them to grow. The double commies aren't the worst. They're gonna hit us again? Yeah, okay, wow. Sunrise Cavaliers, very good. I like the hit. Maybe we can just keep tempo and the growth can push us ahead if there's no exile. Okay, Brutal Cathar incoming. Nice. It's problematic. Especially as they just do it again next turn. They're just gaining all of our damage back through that Angel Fire. Ouch, right? And if it's a Raging Kaiju here, just like get wrecked, dude. No. Oh, wow, that's tough. Hopefully they don't have another. Yeah, not pleased. That Angel Fire is brutal. They just pass over. Wow. Dude, you're brutal. Need that fifth land so bad. That's not good. That's not good. Nice land, I wish. Leave my snakes alone. Oh, and they just kick it for lethal. Good game. Going first. Pegged as a cheater. I had to do it. Just had to do it. The nice 1, 2, 3. Double cheater. We're gonna get a fine. Or 2. Not too shabby. Stop it. It's not funny, HCG. I'm going to push up the Harmony because they're going to kill the Visitor. We know this. There's no way they hit for 4. Oh, a Valorous Stance. And here I was like, oh, well, we're going to push it out of the way of the 3 damage thing. And now all we have is lands. Brutal, dude. Okay. Please send help. Please send help. Nice. Okay. And this switches to night. Nice. Valorous Stance. Just ruined my whole life. And these lands. That's too many lands to pull. Watch them double cast. Oh, why wouldn't they? Nice. All right, going first. Give a mulligan. This actually is not bad if we can kind of get going. It's a little slow is the thing, but he might be a little slow too. We'll see. Or not, and it's just the Boros deck again. 15 times in a row. Trying new things is illegal! No, it's Rakdos. Interesting. Well, we gotta give them that, right? Gotta give them that. We can get Yugen triggering. It's not too bad. And just dodge a meat hook. That's going to be a big part of how we win. We win by them not pulling the meat hook. Never a good strategy. A pretty decent hit. Again, just no meat hook. I love this game. What a fantastic game to play with your time. All right. Jugen just defends the temple, survives. Freaking meat hook, dude. Jerk. The wrong card, though. Unless they have a second. I'm gonna take what I can get now. It's a big hit, dude. That's a big visitor, dude. Oh no. Synthesizer's good. And then we have haste next turn with the trample on the growth, so I think that should be enough. Okay. Interesting. We should be all right. Not too shabby. Just actually no, they can survive. They can survive this. They could have survived this. They have the hook in play with the anvil, so they have life gain available to them. Just saying, dude. Our opponent goes first. I guess I like the hand. I think Teachings is an underrated card. A visitor off the top, right? A generous visitor, top deck. Right here, right now. It's okay. Big hit for 2. We Millikami. Not terrible. Boros list again. It's like, do you guys ever do anything else with your time? At least play an original version of it. You don't want to play an original version, HGG. We just want to play the coin flip version. Thundering Reiju up next. I mean, it is what it is, right? We have to learn to contend with it. I just love how they're always getting this Cathars out. Interesting. Bad for them. They don't have the Reiju. Except they do. They just wanted to kill us instead. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Good game, dude. I mean, there's 2 of them to bring out. I mean, be cool if they're right back to the battlefield. And it's all right, but it's not like we're curving out or anything, so it's going to be hard to play them both. It's like you're playing the most brain dead deck. What are you doing? Roping me on Boros aggro deck. That's awesome, man. That's fantastic. Wow. What a legend. What a legend. Oakley dokily. Can we curve out? It looks like we can. I guess a question of how successful we'll be. Maybe we get that 4th land and really curve out. They have better cards than us though. They're cheating. Dual color deck, dude? Wow. At least we have Death Touch, right? No Kami Mill, 2 visitors, that sucks. We're gonna exile the Fang and attack for a gazillion. Oh, Naya Runes, even better. Even better. Sick, dude. That's freaking deadly, dude. Naya Runes, ladies and gentlemen. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You think I won't? You think I won't? It's pretty good for them. Keeps them in the game. Land into life. Well, they've already got life gain on them both. Oh, it's a circle. I thought that was a another rune of sustenance. Okay, fair and playable. Fair and playable. Ouchies. Imagine not attacking with a haste creature. Yeah. Of course you do. You think I won't? Exile or die, bud. I'll block everything. So greedy. Wow. Nice draw, dude. I like it. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It's going to pay off eventually, right? I like the Kami first. It can get bigger. It can get badder. And honestly, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Trade with me, daddy. No, 1 free damage because I don't care about how much damage you're going to try to do to me. I'm going to kill you first, dude. You're done. You counter this, I'm going to freak out. Especially if it's a Wari and I could have cast Teachings instead. No getting around that. Still all in. Kill Kami. Yeah, fantastic. Create your treasure. Cool beans. Maybe we get another 2-drop off the top. Lidsing? That's audacious, dude. You really want the draw, I guess. Second treasure, helpful also. I guess let's hold out. There could be another make disappear, but if you want to spend your treasures, then that's fine with me, right? Sick, dude. That hideaway mechanic is sick, dude. Four lands and a 1-drop. Sick. Goldilocks in play. 4 mana after the attack. That's pretty good. Good damage as well, right? Spread the value in case they bounce one. We know that's a strong possibility, and, well, who cares about the visitor? Land. Love to see the land. I mean, if it's a race, we could win if there's no interaction in hand, which we know there is. Maybe we pull an oddity. We do have a Hydra. That part of it is good. Oh, wow. Get wrecked, HGG. When's the last time you've seen Draconic Intervention? Wow. Ooh, wow. So if they have any interaction, they win. It's fairly likely that they do. Eight damage. A 1. They have 9 available mana. Why not just take another turn? Why not just take another turn, dude? Not needed. Not even needed. All right, our opponent goes first. 3 visitors in our opening hand. Huh. Go shuffler, go. Seems fine. Oh, there's a Doomscar, right? Since it's a Doomscar, I guess I'm going to hold these visitors in hand. Just play the Kami. Just play the Temple. Kind of string things out until they do play it. Could be just a counterspell. Okay, so it's like a Vitruzio deck? I say that wrong. People freak out in the comments. Vitruzio. I don't even know because I don't have it in front of me. That's just how I've always identified it. Illuminator Vitruzio. I just triggered hundreds of people. Again, I know this is a field wipe, so I'm not playing into it. I mean, hit for 10 is not bad. Virtuoso. There we go. At least chat's good for something. Shots fired, dude. They're really not dumping that. That's frustrating to me. I'll offer up one more sacrifice. Spreading the butter, so to say. They're going to farewell us instead? Question mark. Interesting. Okay, this is main phase, so this is really good for us. They just gave us free mana. Because we don't lose, like, we're still in our main phase. So that's just 1 free mana for us. Hitting for 10, 15. $16, 17. I mean, that's a fair amount of damage. That's got to be a Doomscar, yeah? And we've just folded into it big time. But we have the lair. Devastating Mastery. Even better. Land off the top. Nice. That's perfect. Beautiful. Opponent goes first. I like the hand. Good land and a nice curve. Oh, wow. The originality within this queue is ridiculous. Boros. Yup. And then they've got a damage spell here. Maybe not. There was no hold up there. They're playing right into a Cavalier for like a 4/4. Wow. Hopefully they missed their land drop. Nope. There's the Cavalier. See, and you shouldn't be able to do that. This only sucks if they have Exile. I like the Unnatural Growth there quite a bit. No attacks. If it is Rage You, I want to block it. Why wouldn't it be a Rage You on turn 4? Down to 11. Hopefully there's no Exile. Because we're close. We are close to converting. As long as there's not a Valor stance. Not a Banishing Light. Another Rage You. Wow. No attack, though. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Okay. Everybody does push-ups. Commie Mill's not bad. Pretty decent. Get out of here, stale meta. You do not belong. That's fantastic. And then next turn, after this Unnatural Growth is in play, we've got this massive Oddity to smash in, which is fantastic. And it will also be entering on top of Defends the Temple. So we have 1, potentially 2 mana to dump into this. It becomes a 6/6. That 6/6 goes to 12/12. Let's go. That's without the land drop. Land drop takes us to 14. Oakley dokily. The deck freaking slaps. It always slaps on the channel. You know what? We just are making new decks that you don't see anywhere else. Keeping the meta fresh. Keeping things. Oh man, I hope we draw a Tezzeret. That would be sick. The full art, though, nonetheless, is cool. We get an alternative mountain here, non-holographic, so it's like, whatever, right? Who even cares? And now someone was saying that all packs start with 3 alternative arts. Here we only see 2 of them. Let's see if we can find another in the pack. Short Circuit. Lethal Exploit, Virus Beetle, Reinforced Ronin, the Haiko. Ooh, this is a good pull. Kumano Aces Kakazan. We love it. We love it. We love it. And the Living Lore is a rare. I actually don't mind that as well. I made a deck with this, an Enchantress deck, which was quite enjoyable, and then a holographic exemplar to wrap up the pack. Living Lore, you know, it's definitely not a Wanderer, but it's okay, and we like the Kumano there as well. I'm sure that sells for a couple cents nonetheless. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an absolute magical day, and I can't wait to see you soon in the next.